I am Uday Bhanu. I am Danaka Uday Bhanu. I am pursuing my PhD in the Department of Telugu. I am doing my PhD on Telangana poetry. This university is established in the part of 6-point formula, which came in 1974. When the gentleman agreement was there in 1956, at the time of Andhra and Telangana was merging. In that gentleman agreement, some educational reservations are there for Telangana people. Actually, they destroyed their Telangana's rights and Telangana's safeguards. So, in that from there, Telangana movement is evolved actually in the 1969. After 1969 Telangana movement, in 1972 Jayandhra movement also evolved in the Andhra place, Andhra region. So to demolish the separate Andhra movement and separate Telangana movement, the central government had bring out the 6-point formula. In that formula, they mentioned that we have to establish a central university in the Telangana region to increase the literacy in the Telangana region. Especially this university is established for the University of Hyderabad is established for the Telangana region to increase the literacy here. From that, this university, especially this university, having that kind of historical background actually. In other sense, we can tell one more thing also. This university is established on the 369 Telangana students as per the
who were murdered.
We can tell murder also. Why? Because see, in the history, so many people used to say that suicide. I don't believe the suicide. Whenever see in the history, still now also we can use our hands, we can use a thread, we can use a fan, we can use a table, we can use our legs, we can move our body to do suicide. But the main reason is that which kind of situation, which kind of political situation, which kind of socio-economical conditions throwing him to do commit suicide. So in that sense, we can tell these 369 students are those were not suicides. There is a clearly murder. After
that is state murder, and then there was a big pressure from the partition to remove this Telangana as a separate state. So in that the central government brings this central university.
So on the 369 Telangana student, as per 369 number also, it is the government stats, as per the government stats actually. From the people's side, it is uncountable actually. That time more than 400. In the history also, if we go back to the history, so many historians wrote the history. They are telling that for more than 400. See, more than 400 Telangana students, Telangana fighters sacrifice, this university is established. So this university itself having that kind of historical background. After establishing this university, they completely demolishing and destroying the Telangana students' rights. Here, major student community is from other states. Even we calling Andhra region also, it is other state. Ourselves we are telling that thing. Especially in this campus, this university established because of Telangana people, but here Telangana people are minorities actually. So now from the present condition, I am coming to the present condition. What is happening here?
You mean minority is, you are not asking as a central university, what you are saying is the number of students not even on par with any other states.
Yeah.
Can I say like that?
Yeah.
So you're not saying that no students from other states should come, but you say that very minimal than any other state students who enter into this campus.
The thing is that as per the gentleman agreement, they have to implement the 42% reservation for the Telangana students. It is there in the gentleman agreement,
which is about central universities also.
Yeah, it is. I told you, just before I told you, this university is established for the Telangana region. When they intended to establish the university for the Telangana, they have to implement the reservation. Otherwise, how they'll bring out that much literacy in the Telangana region? They can't. In that way, I am telling you these things. Okay. The present condition is that here the larger student organizations are two. One is ABP, the second one is CPM's affiliated student organization SFI, Student Federation of India. Here ASA, BSF, TSF, DSU, MSF, TVV and Northeast Students Forums are working for the student communities. The present condition is that to make the alliance, actually they kept to a corner to bring they kept to into a corner to make a alliance to the Dalit organizations. Here Telangana Vidyarthi Vedaka, Telangana Students Association, they both are working for the Telangana cause. Other organization is MSF. MSF is the student wing for the MRPS, Madhya Reservation Porata Samiti. MSF works for the student issues in the part of
in particular to Madhya.
Not particularly. Here we are working for all Dalits. We are not only Dalits,
Bahujan and minorities.
Yeah, I can tell one thing. I can tell simply Bahujan. I won't tell Dalit, BC, ST, minorities. I am telling in the broader sense Bahujans, who are the suppressed, who are the depressed here. I am telling all the Bahujans. So on the behalf of Madhiga Students Federation, we are working for the all Bahujans, not only for the Madhigas. If you go to the past history, we did all these things. MSF, TSA, TVV is working for a short-term causes, but Ambedkar Students Association, Bahujan Students Front, and Tribal Students Front, and Northeast Students Forum. Northeast Students Forum, it is a forum. It works for the Northeast students only, especially. It works for the Northeast students' problems, and some of the Northeast groups. But BSF, especially BSF, TSF and ASA, these three students organizations are working for the completely Bahujans. Now the student politics in the SCU is very healthy, never before like this. Why? Because all Ambedkarite students wings and real left wings came together on the name of communism. Here SFI doing so many bad things. They are we ruled by them for past 2 years actually. That time they are telling that we are communist. I think are they read Communist Manifesto or not? I don't know. In the Communist Manifesto, in the last paragraph itself, it says that in the Communist Manifesto itself, it is saying that in the last para, wherever in the world any democratic movement is there, we have to support. We have to part in that. Communist Manifesto itself is saying that. But they are a Communist Party of India, Marxists, they are telling that. In the other name, in the student wing, SFI, they are telling that. When we are telling about the all the people of world unite, how can we divide the people? They are telling. Illogically, there is. So, on their perspective, we have to merge all the states in India. In their perspective.
And that is about this Telangana.
Yeah, Telangana. One more thing is there. They are here, the SFI fellows considering that, not only considering, they are always trying to tell that we have to see this society in the class perspective only. In the sense, okay, we have to, myself I also say watching this society as a in the class
but
perspective.
They have an organization, Kulaviksha or something.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I myself also will see this society as a from the class perspective only. But the thing is that in India, caste and class both were in the base.
Okay. Could you tell me exact points of SFI? The problem. One more thing, I'm very.
It is a major problem. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Myself, I am also taking this society. I am watching this society in the class perspective only. But I am telling you that in the India, class and caste, they both were in the base. They both were in the base only. But here SFI is telling that caste system is in the surface only, in the superstructure only. So that's why whenever Dalit issues coming in the campus, SFI people not involving. Just before I told one of our friends trying to commit the suicide regarding that issue in the Telugu department. Okay, that time we are all student organizations came together and we conducted a press meet here. That time few of our SFI friends coming there and they standing along with us. At that time, one of SFI president came there and, hey, why you are participating in that? No, you don't go there. That is Dalit issue. You don't go there. Openly, he is telling that he take away those fellows.
Who is that person?
Paramesh. What it tells, what it indicates, how it bitter. I can't. I think they have some hostility on the Dalit movements.
Okay. Could you tell me about SFI and ABVP? How do you see these two organizations?
Okay, whenever coming to the students' problems, yeah, SFI is better than. However, SFI is better than ABVP.
Why?
Why means he. What? No, not only Pulyar. I am watching this campus. I have been watching this campus for 6 years actually. So I have different experiences from ABVP and SFI also. When ABVP was in ruling, that time they used to conduct all the religious things here. They are implementing. Even they are putting Ganesh into the student union office. The main thing. Can they put the Jesus there at the Christmas? Can they put the Christmas tree in the student union at the time? Can they put the Pirlu here, Muslims festival here? Can they put the Pirlu in the students union office? Can they put some other religions idols there? They won't. In the name of Laukika Rajyam, they are doing all these things. But in the SFI ruling, when we are comparing these two,
okay.
that's why I'm trying to tell you. When we are comparing these two only, not with others.
But SFI also celebrates Onam festival, no? SFI.
No.
Unofficially supporting background. And also Durga Puja.
Yeah. They are unofficially supporting Onam because of the votes. That's what. Yeah. In the end, I'll tell you everything. Why? Because so many people from Kerala here, they are in SFI. I don't know how they are working in SFI. They are celebrating Onam. They are praising Hinduism. How they are working in SFI, I don't know. Are they having real Marxist ideology, Marxist perspective? I don't know. Even I cannot say that they are Marxist. They are pseudo Marxist clearly. They are bringing a bad name to the Marx also. You told now we are seeing an alliance in between the Dalit and Telangana and tribal. And we can tell that all Bahujan students, TSA, TSF, TVV, BSF, DSU now is not there, okay, ASC and BSF. Actually, in the last time also we did an experiment with this. Not that time ASA and TSF, ASA is not with us. That time BSF, TSA and DSU, TSF. These four organizations did alliance, big alliance. It was the last time. Yeah, winning or losing is other thing. But we have to see the spirit. Definitely, I'll believe that we will win in the future definitely. But we have to unite first. Later we will hesitate, but we have to unite first. We have to unite. So in that process, Ambedkar, so many Ambedkarites telling that educate, agitate, unite, something, some slogans are there now. So we are educating now to unite first. Later we will agitate. In that process, while we are educating, we have to mobilize. We have to gather together. So in that process, it is a progress in the history. So I hope that this time they'll give a strong opposition to the ABP and SFI definitely.
All of you.
They might be win. I don't know. I cannot say that. But I don't like to speak about the winnings or losings or all these things. But if we keep the alliance for the long time, definitely we will win will one day. And one more thing, winning is not itself, it is a winning. It will give a great strength and great spirit to the future generations.